There is more postseason action coming up later tonight. The Blue Jays are down 2-0 with their backs against the wall. Can they stave off elimination in Arlington? Find out 8 Eastern on FS1 for Game 3 between the Jays and the Rangers. Back here in Houston, 1-0 Kansas City as the Astros send up Carlos Gomez to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Gomez, Valbuena, and Carter against Edinson Volquez. Carlos Gomez tried to bunt his way aboard in the 2nd and was called out as he made contact with the baseball getting out of the box. Takes a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Volquez has done a great job in not creating any kind of excitement for the fans and or the Astros, really limiting the traffic on the base and limiting with their rhythm at the plate.
Big swing and a miss to finish off Gomez. And that's 7 this afternoon for Edinson Volquez. Here's Luis Valbuena now, a strikeout victim back in the 2nd. Valbuena is one of the 4 Astros to have homered in the past against Edinson Volquez. Those are numbers you need to take with a grain of salt when you consider that Volquez has only faced the Astros once in the last 3 years. We talked about his undefeated record against Houston, but a lot of that success came against a very different Astros team. This is no longer close to the team that had the worst record in a 4-year span in the divisional era. And now Volquez has fallen behind. It's 3 balls and no strikes.
3-0 to this guy, and Chris Carter is not an automatic take. This ball's down. A good take at this pitch. Wasn't going to be able to do much with it. So you can't just lay it in there on a 3-0 pitch.
3-1. The first 3-ball count that Volquez has gone to anybody not named Rasmus. And there's ball 4 to Valbuena. 1 out, 1 on now for the first baseman, Chris Carter. Carter has the only hit of the afternoon against Edinson Volquez. And there's another one for him. Into the left field corner. Houston's got something cooking for the first time all day against Edinson Volquez. And now it's going to be up to Jason Castro and company. Castro has had a rough series, 0 for 7 with 4 strikeouts. First time all day that Houston's put together a threat with multiple base runners aboard.
Show you how hard he hit that ball. Exit velocity 109. Big spot here, obviously, because Altuve up next, and all he does is seem to get base hits. Going to limit the damage. Volquez will trade an out for a run if it's hit to the right side of the infield.
Breaking balls in for a strike, 1-1.
But this is the area where the ball club will be tested in Houston and their ability to make contact at the right time. They swing and miss a lot, which they also hit a lot of solo home runs. But these are the times you can't afford to swing and miss. You have to execute. You got to give yourself up at all costs to make contact to at least get the game tied.
Jason Castro was not particularly fond of the strike zone when he was rung up in the 3rd. And now he finds himself behind the ball and 2 strikes on a pitch he thought was low.
But he's been on the other side where his pitcher has gotten this exact pitch, and it looked like it caught the bottom tier of the strike zone. So he's kind of in a no-win situation as a hitter, because he's going to want his pitcher to get that same pitch. So what his brain is telling him, anything low now, I would expect changeup down or curveball down to get him aggressive in the zone to maybe swing outside of the strike zone.
As we've talked about a lot in the series, the Astros are not necessarily a station-to-station offense. Nothing fancier than a base hit needed here to deliver a lead. Bounce back up the middle and through. Jason Castro's first base hit of the series is a big one. Here's Jose Altuve now with 2 runs in, a runner at first, and only 1 away. Back to Jason Castro for a moment. His batting average this year with runners in scoring position was 141, the second lowest in all of Major League Baseball. He has not come through with a bigger hit like that under these circumstances at any point. A ground ball to shortstop. Escobar to Zobrist. Back to Hosmer, and they get them both. Not before the Astros can grab their first lead of the afternoon. At the end of 5, it's 2-1 Houston as we send you back to the MLB Network studios to check in with Brian Kenny.